Hey, hello everybody. Welcome to the Daily Antidote of Song. I'm going to say 1930, but really it's repeat this after me. This is day 1930. What day is it? 1930. It's just a miracle, and it's really, really wonderful to see all of you. We're at Pinewoods today. I'm in Brattleboro, but I'm really feel like I'm in Pinewoods by looking at there's Joe and Natty and Naomi, and there's Lily. And we're going to talk about them pretty soon. But first, I want to say hello to everybody. My name is Peter Amadon, if I didn't say that already. And I'm going to say hello to, of course, Lily, Natty, and Naomi, and Joe at Pinewoods. And hello to Lily. How do you say your name? Clelly Lilio. From and Lilio, got it. Okay, Lilio, I got it. And who's helping us out today? Thanks a lot. And Candace, thank you for helping us out today. We need all of you. Linda from Orcas Island. Hello, Nan from Michigan. Bonnie from Boise, Idaho, and Susan from Cincinnati, Ohio. Diana from Victoria, British Columbia. Hello, Arlene in Berkeley, California. Kathleen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Marion from Brighton in England. Hoda from British Columbia. Always good to see all of you. Adele and Athena, who's in Brooklyn. And there's Neil from Boston. And Trish, who's visiting the UK. Sheila in Florida. Hello, Bob and Mabel and your bears in Massachusetts. Hey, Baba Jim in Maryland. Good to see you. Annette, how are you doing? You're in California. We have Kevin. Hey, Kevin from New Hampshire. Good to see you again. Carolyn from Boise, Idaho. 1930. Thank you. Luda from British Columbia. Al from Massachusetts. And I'm looking across here. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, there we go. Jen from Maryland and Deborah in Kentucky. Hello to Loriana and Kachina and Courtney in Vermont, my neighbors. And Ann from Maryland. Nancy from Washington State. Jenny from Suffolk in the United Kingdom. Kat in Vermont. And we have Caroline in Washington, D.C., and Storm from Massachusetts, and Curly Tops, the Curly Tops gang from my own Vermont. Very, very nice to see you. I could talk for a long time about what Lily and I have in common, and Natty and Naomi, but then we'd be out of time and we wouldn't hear any singing. So I'm just going to go ahead and just turn it right over to you right now, and we'll chat a little bit later. So here we have Natty and on the left, and Lily in the middle, and Naomi on the right. And you can see some of the beautiful Pinewoods trees and buildings behind them. We're actually there. We're actually there with them. So what are you guys going to sing today?
Hi, Peter. Thank you so much. And thank you to Joe. This is really, really exciting to be here. We're going to sing a song called Here Is My Home by Si Kahn. And the arrangement that we're working with happens to be arranged by one Peter Amadon. So that's kind of fun. And I learned it from Peter and Mary Alice at some camp somewhere along the lines.
There have been so many.
Yes, there have been. There have been. All right.
Yeah. So
Should we
we're
start?
gonna. I think we're gonna sing the chorus
Yeah.
all together, and then sing the song.
Yeah. So we'll sing the chorus once through. We'll all sing it in unison, so everyone can learn the melody, and then we'll sing it again, and we'll put some harmonies in, and you can join Natty on bass and Naomi on alto if you want, or you can make up your own harmonies. So we'll start with "Come Darkness, Come Light." So, come. Come darkness, come light, where are we bound? Come morning, come night, here is my home. And in addition to the chorus, you can also join us on the section that says, "Where are we bound?" So there's a little bit that's a verse, and then we can all sing together, "Where are we bound?" And then there's another little line, and we can all sing, "Here is my home." Here is my home. So should we sing the chorus again with the parts? Yes?
Yes.
Is that a good key for you guys? Is it you want a little higher?
I'm gonna go a little higher.
Come, we'll try it there. Hopefully it's not too high. Come, you're right, thank you, come. Come darkness, come light. Where are we bound? Come morning, come night. Here is my home. Excellent. Will we launch into the song? Yeah? Good friends from whom we now must part. Where are we bound? Your hands and voices fill my heart. Here is my home. Come darkness, come light. Where are we bound? Come morning, come night. Here is my home.
For those who work in harmony, where are we bound? We'll learn to live in unity. Here is my home. Come darkness, come light. Where are we bound? Come morning, come night. Here is my home.
If we can join ourselves in song, where are we bound? Our hearts will live when we are gone. Here is my home. Come darkness, come light. Where are we bound? Come morning, come night. Here is my home.
Yay! Thanks, guys.
Wow, thank you so much. That's such a great song. I feel like that's the Si Kahn has the he writes songs that sound like they're traditional. It just doesn't sound like a song anybody ever wrote. It sounds like a 19th century old kind of spiritual or something. And it's one of our family's favorite songs. And I have to say about the harmonies, basically, we saw him on the stage at the Old Songs Festival and immediately got a recording of that. And then we used to perform it with the family. So I always like to take credit for the arrangement, but really I just sang it with my family and I transcribed what they sang. That was really so you're Natty, you're singing Stefan's line there. Anyway, yeah. So you're doing Stefan. So I got to ask. So let's ask you this. I want to hear from each of you how old you were when you first went to Pinewoods. Starting with Natty, how old were you when you first came to Pinewoods?
Well, I think I must have been 7 years old when I first came to Pinewoods for what was then first weekend is now Swing into Summer, which is the Country Dance Society Boston Center session.
Yeah.
But there's some great binders in the camp house this week of family weeks from the last, I don't even know, 25 years or something. Yeah. And my first family week, I was 10 years old in 1998. And I believe that you were here, Peter.
I believe I was. I believe in Lily, how about you? How old were you when you first came?
I first came to Pinewoods when I was 6 months old. So my first summer, I was here because my parents were here. First family week, I was there's a picture in those binders of me, I think, at 18 months in my mom's arms.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah. So this is my home.
Really? This is our home. Totally. And Naomi.
Well, depends if I was in utero or out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll call it.
30 months pregnant with me, but then I was here at, I guess, 11 months.
And it was just, so, I was there back in, there's such a first, second, and third generation thing happening now at Pine. It's so extraordinary because, of course, as a matter of fact, Ronan, Naomi's son, was singing with us on the Daily Antidote with Ann Percival just a few days ago. And I haven't met And he was part of that song they sang about Robin Hood with Anne Percival. And then is Pippa at camp this week? Is
Yeah,
Pippa?
so
Yeah, oh,
my
good.
daughter Pippa is here. She's 6 years old. She's been singing with Anne Percival and Imogen Mills and taking lots of other classes and things and performing now for the end of the week with her class and having a great time. So
And Esme and Maeve, they grew up. They grew up going to Pinewoods. From how old do you think? Did they come like when they were 1 and stuff like that?
Yeah. Yes, they did. My daughters Esme and Maeve are now 17 and 15,
Right.
and they've been coming since day one as well. In utero, actually.
In
Yeah.
utero, really, yeah. And it's incredible how I think, all three of you and my boys, Sam and Stefan, and so many other staff, I feel like I started doing this kind of stuff in my 20s. And I'm very grateful for that. And it was kind of like it's my Pinewoods is really my advanced degree in music. It's way, way more than any other experiences I had all those weeks at CDSS camps, not let's say, Pinewoods, Ogons. But all of our children have they have the privilege, which you guys have too, of just doing this from day one, which is really amazing how.
Yeah,
Very
it's been-
special.
It's definitely special. This is the 50th year of Family Week, which maybe you've mentioned earlier this week. I'm not sure. And we have a handful of folks who were here at the first Family Week,
Wow,
including
amazing.
my parents, and my sister was a baby that year, and Marnie Morrison and
Yeah,
Nick
yeah.
Lippert.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's fun to have some of those connections, and there's a lot of 3-generation families here this week, mine and yours, and
Yeah.
there's a
Absolutely.
lot of grandparents who come with their grandkids, but then also, the 3 generations are
Yes.
very alive. It's fun.
And Naomi is the program chair with Erica, her sister.
Oh, great.
Amazing. She's done a great job.
She is. I've seen Naomi program chair before, and you're a very just a natural. You were, as they say, born to do it in more ways than one. Yeah, it's great. I was thinking about how I've worked a lot with teachers, music teachers over the years, and I always just say to them, you want to have your life changed, just go to a CDSS Family Week. And a few of them have taken our advice, and as a matter of fact, they became much, much better teachers, much more a deep understanding of what all this, of all the context of traditional dance and song. When you do it at a Family Week, you just get so. You're eating together, you're sleeping, we're all in the same cycle, and it's a community. And another thing why don't you talk about the just relationships that you've developed over these last 4 decades or 3 decades?
Well,
You
I
know,
mean,
just
I think one of the reasons why, I know Joe asked me, and I really wanted to have people that I had grown up with at camp or had fostered relationships with at camp come sing with me today. But yeah, the friendships and the relationships that you make here they're really lifelong. They're very, very special. My oldest friends, I came to camp with.
yes.
And when we watch our kids make these friendships, and it's so special to watch the same things happening for them.
Yeah.
yeah, I would
Yeah.
say that for me, like the CDSS sessions, Family Weeks, really introduced me to lots of people who then I have been friends with for a long, long time, but also taught all of us who were here together how to do these dances and sing these songs, but also how to create and celebrate rituals, which then carry throughout the year. So I see people who I met first at Family Week or other sessions at camp who all appreciate the same things, and we show up at other dances, or we dance on the same Morris teams, or we see
Right.
each other at events, and it's really special that way too.
Well, I know that you are an organizer of events, Natty. I mean, and I'm just saying, and Naomi is a great English musician who plays all around the country, and Lily, you started like you do a lot of lead a lot of traditional music in Cork, right?
Yep, I've been living in Ireland for the last almost 16 years. My husband is Irish, so we moved there. And I do a lot of music and dance mostly with preschoolers, but also slightly older kids as well, which is really fun.
Great.
And I have a small vocal ensemble there where we sing "Here Is My Home."
Oh, really? That's
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah. That was one of the first songs we learned.
Yeah, no, it's been kind of like a furnace of creating so many leaders. If you go to CDS camp every week, every summer, I mean, you just naturally become a leader, I think, and that's certainly the case here. Yeah. So you're gonna Lily, you're doing Agassi. How do you say that?
Yeah,
Agassi.
it's called Agassi. It's
Agassi.
called the New Ogons. It's the
Yeah.
camp that Ogons transitioned to a new facility at Agassi. So that's another CDSS Family Week in August. So I'm going to be on staff up there in a few weeks.
And anybody who lives in Vermont, and Naomi's got a great dance that tell me about your dance in Wethersfield that you
Yeah,
do.
so I live currently in Wethersfield, Vermont, which is about 50 miles north of Brattleboro. And it has this great, we're sort of the caretakers of the Wethersfield Center Church, which is a really wonderful old, over 200-year-old building. And the upstairs has fabulous acoustics for concerts and stuff, which don't happen enough. But downstairs, we've been able to restart having contra dances down there. So we have about 6 a year. And
Right.
our next one is in August 16th, I think. Amy Can will be calling, and I'll be playing. My husband Emmett will be playing some drums, and Peter Siegel's coming up from Brattleboro
Great.
play guitar.
Great.
And it's an open
Fantastic.
band as well. So if you're in the area and want to come join us, please do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Great. Thank you.
it's a really,
That's fantastic.
it's a really fun intergenerational event. Sort of not. People are mostly sort of beginners or haven't done it a lot, but there's all ages that come. We have a really fun group of teenagers that come and dance, which we discovered really bridges the feeling of the community, because there was one dance where they all had prom, and so they weren't there. And it was little kids, and then there's adults.
That's like the secret in a way. It's getting a critical mass of teenagers coming to, you got to get to that. That's really, really wonderful to have teens coming to a dance.
Yeah. Al came to the dance last November. There's a dance that's been happening the Friday after Thanksgiving annually for over 50 years, and Dudley Loftman calls that dance still. I know he called it 50 years ago as well. So that's a pretty special one.
I can't not say that Natty and Lily and Naomi were all students of mine back in the day, and I'll just have to say you all were superb students. I think you were really great.
You have to say that. No.
How can I not say that?
Peter, you formulated every musical part of me is, I think, down to you and Mary Alice, and
For
the things
sure.
that we learned from you at camp have just stuck with us.
Yeah,
Forever.
and Family Week is so. I think of you when I think of Family Week.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's
Totally.
been. There's so many of the traditions that we're still doing
Yeah.
that I think that you really made happen, or nurtured.
And I just got, I got it from Bob Dulcimer and from Dudley Laufman and all these other former Family Week leaders, Sandy Bradley. That's just thoroughly, we'll just keep passing it on. Hey, let's. You want to sing that song again?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some people around. Do you guys
anybody
want
wanna
to
join
join?
Oh, yeah.
I want to just say really
Here's my
quickly,
home.
Peter, that one of the things that's so amazing about being here at Pinewoods is that as you guys have been chatting, people who have been wandering back and forth in the background have included other song leaders that we've had this week, but also over the 5 years, and then lots of people who've actually sat in the room as attendees. So it's completely magical. And I think we've got some hellos here from.
Wow, I can't believe it. Hi. Hello, have a good to see you guys.
Owen
Hello.
Morrison,
Yeah,
Betsy,
yeah.
Blatchley,
Betsy.
Margaret Blatchley. So
Oh
yeah.
Yeah,
my
and if you
God,
guys
Margaret
don't-
Blatchley. Oh my God. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So, yeah, we've got a whole crowd here. So if you guys all feel like joining in the background, you're welcome to it. But if you've got to get to lunch because you got small people, you're also welcome to that. And
I think Betsy's the only one who I have not taught in a class. I think.
You taught me in other ways.
Okay, let's sing. Let's sing.
All right. We sing it
Okay.
again? Okay.
Yeah.
Good friends from whom we now must part, Where are we bound? Your hands and voices fill my heart. Here is my home. Come darkness, come light. Where are we bound? Come morning, come night. Here is my home.
For those who work in harmony,
Where are we bound?
we'll learn to live in unity.
Here is my home. Come darkness, come light. Where are we bound? Come morning, come night. Here is my home.
If we can join ourselves in song,
Where are we bound?
our hearts will live when we are gone.
Here is my home. Come darkness, come light. Where are we bound? Come morning, come night. Here is my home.
Everybody, just take a deep breath. Oh, we're all just with you right now. We're all with you at the beautiful, beautiful Pinewoods. And so before we say goodbye to everybody, let's see what's going to happen coming up in the Daily
That's my cue.
Antidote.
All right, here we go. Peter, you got it.
Oh, there we go. So here's the ones we've seen already, and you can go onto the archives and check this out. Ann Percival sang a great song by Pete Sutherland on Monday. Tuesday was Sophie Wellington. Check that out. I haven't seen it yet, but she's pretty spectacular. Ariel Silver came in on Wednesday. She's new, so you want to make sure you check Ariel out. Anna Patton had not sung before, but I'm sure she'll be singing again. She was on Thursday, one of the great singing leaders and musicians in the States. And then, of course, today we have Lily Kruskal with a bunch of other folks, Natty and Naomi and others. And then tomorrow, it's Reggie Harris is coming, a regular, as he should be, on the Daily Antidote. And then we have the Miller-Liddy family. That's Elvie Miller and Dennis, and their children, Dervla and Marin. And they are certainly, this is a three-generation family for sure, because Elvie is the daughter of Rodney Miller and Jane Miller. And so that should be really pretty wonderful. Elvie and Dennis, they live in Ireland right now also. So make sure you check that out, not just the one tomorrow, but if you didn't come in late today, you can watch that again and the ones earlier. So let's everybody give a big hand to the Pinewoods gang here. There's Joe and Lily and Naomi and Natty and friends. And I'm going to say goodbye to
Happy lunching.
Thank you.
bye-bye, guys. Have a good lunch.
Bye.
And
Thank you guys all so much.
Thank you, Peter.
bye. Great to see you. Thank you, Lelio, for helping us out here. Candace from LA, thank you very much for your work for Daily Antidote. And goodbye to Linda from Orcas Island, Nan from Michigan, Bonnie from Idaho, Susan from Ohio, Diana from British Columbia, Arlene in California, Kathleen in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Goodbye, Marion from Brighton in the UK. So long, Adele. Goodbye, Neil from Massachusetts. Trish, who's visiting the UK. Goodbye, Sheila in Florida. Goodbye, Bob, Mabel, and your bears in Massachusetts. So long, Baba Jim. And goodbye, Laris from the UK and Annette from California. Goodbye, Caroline in DC. And Christine in Ottawa. Ottawa, Canada. And goodbye, Kevin from New Hampshire. And Carolyn from Idaho. Goodbye, Luda from British Columbia. And so long, Al in Massachusetts. Storm also in Massachusetts. And Deborah in Kentucky. So long, Lariana, Kachina, and Courtney, my neighbors in Vermont. And Nancy in Washington. Jenny in the UK. Kat in Vermont. So long to all the curly tops, the fateful curly tops from Vermont. And Ray and Jane in Texas. So long, Athena. And so long to Anne. Thank you very much. Make sure you will see you tomorrow on the DOS with the Liddy family from Ireland, and it's been a great pleasure, as it always is. So long, everybody. Bye bye.